Hi everybody, and welcome to Cahsee Math Release question number 1. So this comes from this website. I'm going to give you a little more background information as I go through this first release question. Go to this website and you can find all the release test questions yourself. If you want to go through them first, try them out yourself first, and then check this out for ones you need help on, that'd be great. But I'm going to go through this, and this question right here, just every single question will be like this. I'll go through it step by step, show you how to get the right answer, and hopefully you'll find it very helpful from there. Alright, so let's get started on this. Number 1, the radius of the Earth's orbit is, we got this very large number, 150 billion meters. What is this number in scientific notation? So scientific notation is, I'm going to use red as I go through things here. So scientific notation, there's a couple things we need for a number to be in scientific notation, and I'm going to be able to eliminate some of these choices by thinking through this first. So number 1, for scientific notation, you have to have the first number, or I'll say the front number, must be between 1 and 10. So I look at these numbers here, and that eliminates this one and eliminates this one. 15 is not a number between 1 and 10, and neither is 150. So that's step 1, or one thing to think of as you're doing problems in scientific notation. And then step 2, another thing to think of, this number, this power after the 10. So let's write that, I'll write that down here, the power after, sorry, the times 10. That needs to match up with the number of places you move the decimal. So this matches with the number of places you move the decimal. And so I'm going to be trying to give you some background information here as we go through these questions, kind of assuming that you hadn't heard of scientific notation before. So I know a lot of you probably have heard of scientific notation. You may have known how to go about a problem like this, but I'm going to assume the least, basically. So assume that you don't know all that much about what's going on here, and try to help you out as much as I can from that. So we have this number here. How far are we moving the decimal to get a number between 1 and 10? So here's where the decimal is right now. It's right there after that 0. You're going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you're going to move it 11 spots. If you do that, that will give you your answer, 1.5 times 10 to the 11th power. So we moved it 11 spots. That should be my answer, and that is choice B right there. It's not negative, because I like to think of it like this. So negative powers with scientific notation equals what I like to refer to as a small number. It's less than 1, in other words. So a number that's less than 1. And if you have positive powers, those go with large numbers, large ones to start. And what I mean by that is numbers that are greater than 10. So that number here, that number had to be between 1 and 10. And if you start out with a large number, a number that's greater than 10, like this number is, and then you move the decimal a certain number of spots, it's going to get bigger. If you typed in 10 to the 11th power into a calculator, or just think it through, that's going to be a 1 with 11 zeros after it. That's going to make the number much, much bigger in the end as well. So hopefully that helped you. That's question number 1.